In Australia, every year more than 1 million kangaroos are shot dead. Would you like to know the reason? Kangaroos' population grows so fast and gets so large in number that other farm animals and cattle start facing food scarcity. Kangaroos raid people's farms. They come under cars on the road. And sometimes, due to droughts, the situation becomes so worse that the kangaroos start dying of starvation. That's why the Australian government has allowed the killing of kangaroos. And every year, more than 1 million kangaroos are shot dead by humans. The story of these kangaroos is quite similar to the story of the people of Titan. If you want to understand the mentality of Thanos of Titan, or try to understanding Homo sapiens of planet Earth, it's the same. And in this video, we'll try to understand the mentality of Thanos of planet Titan. So, let's start.
Listen up, bro. It's time to grow, bro, and steal the show. Grow up, bro. It's time to shine.
Thanos believes that in order for life to thrive, death is necessary. This is Thanos's foundational beliefs. Life and death is like yin-yang. They balance each other out. If any of them is more, then it's a threat to life itself.
Pretty, isn't it? Perfectly balanced. This whole thing should be. Too much to one side or the other.
And behind his such mentality, the reason is his home planet, where due to overpopulation and limited resources, the planet was fully destroyed. And that's why Thanos makes it his mission to balance all life in the universe and save it from being destroyed like his home planet Titan. That's why he goes to each planet and kills half the population. And after getting the Infinity Stones in a finger's snap, he kills half of the population of the universe. If you see the audience reaction, then many people like the approach of Thanos. They find it right, because according to them, ultimately, Thanos was killing only to save life in the universe, to balance it. And on top of that, he wasn't biased. He wasn't just killing the poor and less privileged, or just the riches. He was killing randomly, and this thing makes his ideology look very genuine. Maybe he is doing the right thing, and those who think Thanos was wrong, they argue that anyone after getting all the Infinity Stones becomes so powerful that he can literally do anything. If Thanos wanted, he could have increased the resources of all planets. He could have created new planets. But he only chose to kill half of the population. Maybe he had a personal ego for life, or he might be really very irritated with overpopulation due to the destruction of his home planet. Even in the comic book Origin, Thanos has been shown from a very young age to be weirdly fascinated with death. Or maybe he is just mad, the mad Titan who wants to kill the people, whatever may it be, right or wrong. But Thanos' idea of killing half the population has some fundamental issues. And these issues are not only with Thanos, but apply to our lives too. We also sometimes see problems with the mindset of Thanos. When we talk about facing the problem, then we have two ways: eradicating the problem and addressing the problem. Eradicating the problem means killing the problem itself. And the second, addressing the problem, which means finding a solution to the problem in a thoughtful way. Eradicating the problem itself and finding a solution to the problem are two different things. If your room has a lot of mosquitoes, then either you can start killing them with your hands, which the dumbest people will do, or you can use a coil, which is not effective nowadays. You can use a lout, which is a better solution. Or if you want instant result like Thanos, then burn a fast card. But with all these methods, you are eradicating the problem, killing the problem itself, killing the mosquitoes. But here the actual problem is not the mosquitoes, but the problem is your dirty room. So if you want to address the problem of mosquitoes, you should clean your room. You should clean your colony. Because filth, polluted, and stagnant water are the root causes of mosquitoes. And similarly, overpopulation is not the problem. Overpopulation is just the causation of irresponsible behavior of human beings. And the reasons behind irresponsible behavior are poverty, high infant mortality rate, and less awareness of education. And we should be happy of the fact that we have addressed these few major causes of overpopulation and brought down the annual population growth rate to a minimum. But there is another big problem with Thanos.
Little one, it's a simple calculus. This universe is finite, its resource is finite. If life is left unchecked, life will cease to exist. It needs
Finite resources. And with this perspective, we are definitely at risk because our resource consumption is ever increasing. First thing, we should be responsible in using resources. And second thing, even if we get responsible, our resource consumption will keep on increasing, and there is no way we can reduce it. But it doesn't mean that there will be an end. There is a word in English, cornucopian. A cornucopian is a futurist who believes that continued progress and provision of material items for mankind can be met by similarly continued advances in technology, means. As to harness the power of all infinity stones, infinity gauntlet is needed. In the same way, all around us, in space and Earth, we have enough resources and matter from which we can harness energy. But for that, we need the right technology. Even if the Earth's population reaches the tipping point, we can create our habitat on Mars with the help of right technology. And we're already working on this. Human beings, today or tomorrow, will become multi-planetary species who will live not only on Earth, but on other planets too. And for these things, we need bright minds who don't want to change the world, but save the world. Today's entrepreneurs worldwide have a single motto: let's change the world. Let's change the world. Still, they are chanting Steve Jobs' motto. And in this idea of change the world, we waste our imagination in only fulfilling our human needs. The same shopping sites, mobile brands, dating sites, social media, live streaming. But what we need are futuristic entrepreneurs, those who can address human challenges, who want to save the world. Because when you think of saving the world, you have infinite possibilities ahead of you. You think about the sun's energy. You think about the surface of Mars. You work on the human brain circuit and artificial intelligence. Your imagination can wildly run through the entire universe. And actually, these are the technologies which will help us tackle the future crisis. That's why we don't need Thanos. We need Iron Man. On Earth, and in Marvel Universe too.